I'm going to do a clap because that's what Sam normally does.
Yeah.
I think it's good we have to edit it.
Yeah, I think he does it to like
He
sync
does like a
everything together.
3, 2.
2, 1, and then he puts that into the edit, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back to Full Circle. A bit of a different setup today. But welcome, Thorne, to the building.
Hello.
How are we?
Very good. Nice to be here.
Yeah?
We've already, we started in Amsterdam, haven't we?
Well, yeah, so you were on the last podcast, which was in Amsterdam, which... How long ago was that? Like a month ago?
Yeah, I say
A
so.
little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
I'm not catching you. I think that
Yeah.
needs to be a little bit closer to you.
Got you, okay.
Yeah. You had probably like a 10-second snippet in there, maybe, because every single
It was
artist...
literally, like 2 minutes, because I think Sam just went around getting like everyone he could in the building.
Yeah.
Did he have to re-record yours? I know he had to re-record quite a few people's when he was doing it.
Wasn't mine.
No.
It's like, he said to like get the mic as close as you can. See your face.
Are you guys hearing me? Just so I'm checking.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, fine. Yeah, we're a bit inexperienced now because
Yeah.
Sam's not here. Sam normally sets it up for us.
Yeah, I forgot like half of the stuff that we meant to bring, but
Yeah.
it's all
Yeah.
good.
So what's new? What's been happening?
Oh, bits and bobs. In a good state at the minute. It's figuring out where sound's going, like what I'm doing on music.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I've got like all this stuff ready for next year now.
Nice.
It's really exciting.
Yeah, I mean you've
So-
got quite a few tracks lined up with us. I mean,
Do.
yeah,
Quite a lot.
yeah. Yeah, I was listening to some this morning. There's one track that I'm really excited for. It's got quite a cool sound, and I feel like you've now built like a Thorne sound.
I've sort of got into like a niche now, I think, which is
Yeah.
exciting because I think that's what I've been trying to do for as many years as I've been making music.
Yeah.
Get into somewhere like I'm happy that I'm like comfortable with making that sound.
Mhm.
It's really cool.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
So, take us back. Where did it all begin? What happened? Like, why are you Thorne? How did you become?
You thought.
Yeah, like-
the classic question. I started making music about 4 years ago, and the first things I was doing was like little rap beats for all my friends.
Yeah.
It's like we're just into like R&B, hip hop stuff, and then I wanted to get into like electronic music because I was kind of raised on like the sounds of like NCS and like all like the like.
You don't have to big us up.
Honestly, you know what I mean? Sort of just like that sort of like classic like YouTube intro sort of music.
Yeah.
Right. And it was always me trying to do that sort of stuff, but it just took so long to learn it. But now I think it's a lot more accessible.
And now you're making good music instead. Yeah, nice. No, that's cool. So 4 years ago, was that like, did you had like a laptop and you got FL Studio? Like, how did?
Yeah, literally.
Kind of.
It was like some 4-year-old laptop my mum gave me. Just trying to do whatever I can on it.
Mhm.
And like the trial of FL, so I had to like export everything out after a session, so I couldn't make a song more than like 30 seconds long.
Yeah.
When I first started. And I just didn't stop. I think I just kept like.
Was it always like 4/4 house kind of
No,
stuff, or you did like
I think
everything?
I tried everything, to be honest.
Right.
Trying everything I could, like dubstep, drum and bass.
Yeah.
Got really into like future bass stuff.
Nice. Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
sort of found house that.
Yeah, like what genre is Thorne? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm talking about you in third person. Like, what sort of genre
that sort
do
of
you
stuff. It's like
make? Would you say?
I'd say like tech house, bass house,
Yeah.
but it's more like I don't know, you get a lot of tech house in like, especially in like the UK.
Yeah.
It's like very much just throw on the floor, same sort of bass, but then
Yeah, yeah,
sort
yeah.
of taking a lot of like bass house sort of elements into mine.
It's got a little bit of more of a melody than just
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
straight, just
More
kick and snare.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice. It's good.
Awesome. So you started making music on your laptop, whatnot. At what point were you like, oh, actually, I really like this? Was it? Did you put a track out and you got some feedback and it was like, oh my god, I can see
think
there?
I think
or-
like I must have had like 3 aliases in the time I've made music.
What were they?
I had my first one, like when I first started, that lasted like a year. I was called Lumen. I did,
Lumen.
like
Kind of like that.
melodic dubstep sort of
Yeah.
bass.
How are you spelling Lumen? Is it L?
L-U-M-E.
M? Ah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It was just like whatever I felt like making. Like there was no polish. There's no like actual good mix and mastering. It was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like ideas out
Yeah.
on a song. And then I went from that to another one, where I like sort of paid more attention to what I was doing, but then got rid of that and then started Thorne, where like I was a lot more, not perfectionist, but more like,
This is my like. This is
it's like I really like this where
Yeah.
it's going. So I
What what did you kind of get in terms of feedback from like peers around you, like in terms of friends,
yeah.
family? Like what was their perspective?
That's what I mean, because like obviously family and friends, like I knew from before music, like no one's really into that sort of stuff, so it's hard to get
Sure.
like that sort of constructive feedback back from everyone.
Yeah.
But then I sort of met a lot of people in the industry. It's like they're my friends now, people that like really know what they're talking about, and that sort of just helped me get like that sort of better mixing, better like
Momentum.
ideas, sort
Sure.
of stuff. Yeah.
But like were like, you know, when you were telling your friends about, oh yeah, I make music, was
Yeah.
it a bit like, oh, you make music?
Yeah, exactly.
Or was it kind of like, oh wow?
It was a lot of that, to be fair.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel like everyone starts.
it's like
that.
everyone starts as like
Yeah.
you make like this horrible 30-second beat, and it's like, oh, you're showing all your friends like, oh, listen to this, and
Yeah.
it's like, if I listen back to that now, that'd be like the worst thing I've heard.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like a few years of doing the same thing
Mhm.
and figured out what I want to do now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you've kind of as I say, you built like a sound. I feel like you built a brand as well, which the brand seems to be very focused around like you and your imagery. You feel kind of like you've gone, you know, you kind of lean a bit into style and fashion and like
Yeah, it'd be nice to like get more into that. I
Yeah.
think. I don't know. There's a lot of things I want to like explore.
Are you doing any vocals on any of your tracks?
I'm on my upcoming stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not at the minute, nothing that's out, but I like some like harmonies and some like ad libs, but
Sure.
nothing like major.
Yeah.
And then a lot of stuff I want to do next year is like my words, my
Well,
voice.
I feel like that unlocks so much like opportunity for an artist,
Yeah, 100%.
because you make a track and then you've got an idea in your head and go, you know what, rather than waiting 7 weeks to find someone and then like go back and forth, you just make it yourself,
Yeah, exactly.
put a bit of tuning on it or whatever, so you feel like, this, you know, this is good. And then
Yeah.
because dance music really doesn't always need like a big top line, you know, unless you're going for charts. You know, you can actually kind of have more like sample-y sorts of things. You know, you can record a sound effect with your mouth and then add it to part of the tracks.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy what you can do with processing now.
Yeah.
You can have like one clip of someone saying a word and make just an entire tune out of it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I love watching TikToks like that.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
where it's like,
Mm.
there's a guy called Eliminate, which I think he's released on Monster Cat before. But like yesterday I saw a video, like he was chopping up samples of a girl that hit her head and then made the whole song out of
Oh.
it, and it was really, really cool.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's
yeah.
like Twitch streamers are doing like their sample flips now.
Yeah.
And it's like everyone in the chat gets given this like 10-second loop,
Yeah.
like a whole tune out of that, and people come back with like 40 different songs of just what they've made. That's crazy.
I saw you were going to start Twitch streaming. Did you ever do that?
Yeah, well, I'm sort of setting up for like all that stuff at the minute because I don't want to just jump straight into it without any idea of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I'm like figuring out.
I mean, sometimes that is kind of the
Yeah,
best method.
yeah,
It's just to
100%.
like jump in the deep end and see what happens.
What sort of content will it be?
I'm thinking like production streams, so
Nice.
making tunes and then like doing like feedback sort of stuff with
Yeah.
the chat. If like there's enough traction going on, and then like sample flips, like team games and stuff like that. That'd be fun. Get
I
everyone
saw I saw a video from, it was one of the like the big Twitch streamers. I think it was maybe Aiden Ross or like Speed or something, and they were
Yeah.
talking about like really if you want to get big in streaming, it's every day for like
Mm.
4
Yeah.
to 8 hours of just constant
lot.
I
streaming.
mean, that's a lot.
Yeah.
What do you do? Like, are you at uni? Are you
I'm at
working?
Yeah, I'm at university at the minute.
How old are you?
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm at Leeds Beckett. Which
How old are you though?
I'm 19.
19.
Yeah. So I'm in my
Okay.
second year now, doing music tech as my degree.
Nice. I did a day of music tech and then I switched.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What'd you switch to?
I switched to music business.
Ah.
Yeah. So how's uni?
It's good. It's a lot of, honestly, it's like a lot of fun doing what I want to do like every other day now.
Mhm.
Because I didn't want to do a full production course because that was an offer as well. But I feel like I want to learn skills outside of just like making music as well.
Mhm.
So music tech's more like setting stuff up, like stages, audio design, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, do you have a lot of friends at uni that are also releasing music?
Not really.
No?
A lot of the
Really?
people I'm with are like just starting out, sort of. It's
Right.
Like, they're all like producing, but not many people have got like demoing stuff out.
tracks out like
Yeah,
live. Yeah,
and a lot of them are like bands, like acoustic, like rock bands and stuff.
sure.
So a bit different. So
Yeah.
well,
But I suppose it's so easy now to like just have like online community of friends. Like, you know, I know that you're friends with a bunch of people in the kind of scene, but you know, if you went years back, it would just be a local community. You wouldn't have access to the kind of online
yeah,
scenes that we do now.
exactly.
I always remember that when I first started in the music sort of scene, I met a guy called Ed Brew, and at the time he works for Monster Cat.
Yeah.
And I remember when I first spoke to this guy, it was like a whole new world opened up for me. I was like, "Oh my god, you like the things that I like?" And because when you're from a small town, I don't know where are you from?
I'm from Manchester. There's a
Like
little
central
town
Manchester, or like
no,
kind of small
little
town.
at the side called
Yeah, but like, how many people in your little town would really know like our scene? If you get me?
genuinely go for like 100 or so. Like really.
Okay, so that's still a decent amount.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a lot more like, well, because I think the scene that we're in is just like still growing and growing and growing.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Oh yeah, I mean,
you know,
I mean, how was ADE for you? Because that was
unreal, honestly.
yeah,
It's like, obviously I've never met any of these people before, like in real life. I've been like
Really?
chatting online. Just meeting everyone there. It was
Such a
the
cool-
craziest experience.
yeah. I loved that. So
Yeah.
we obviously had for NCS we had we had a couple things. We had like a team dinner. Then it was supposed to be a drinks thing that then
It
turned
like turned
into
into
almost
like a club
night.
night.
you know.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah, so that was fun. And you played at that. That's
Did.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the next day, no, on the Saturday we then did like a big like hangout day space thing,
Mhm.
which was
That was so fun.
well. So we were only supposed to have 100 people in there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and how many did we think it was in the end? It was.
Well, no, it was less than that. It was meant to be like 50 people in there
How was it?
maximum.
50.
And I think at one point there was sort of 200 people in there.
Yeah.
And the staff came over and was like, "You need to get some of these people to go."
Yeah.
What? Alright.
Apparently the boss had like called and said that he'd heard that there was so many people there and he wasn't happy.
But it was almost like they were worried about the floor or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, but I thought we'd never be allowed back again. They've emailed me so many times if we want to have the event space again.
Oh,
So
really?
so maybe we're doing it again. Then
yeah.
next year.
Same thing again.
But yeah, no, AD. I absolutely loved AD.
It's amazing,
It's
yeah.
the best.
I need to mentally prepare for next year. I didn't realise how
yeah.
how much it would
Yeah.
be.
That wasn't your first time going, was it?
No, it was, yeah.
It was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Mm,
Because I joined NCS in COVID, so this is the first time we've
right,
gone
okay.
like.
yeah.
Got you.
Should we switch it up? I'm gonna play some tunes.
Go on.
Yeah.
Have a listen.
So yeah, obviously it's always nice to get like your perspective, but these are upcoming, so no constructive feedback. Like, oh, I
Change the mix.
Yeah, I changed the mix or changed the snare or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play an upcoming tune. We've got from. I'm filling the space in the air right now while I'm trying to find something that's unreleased. So we've got this tune. Actually, I don't like that one.
Oh.
No, we'll get to that in a bit. We've got a track called "Consume Me" by City Walker and Voitions. Voitions is one of my favourite people to hang out with. Yeah, it's such a cool dude. But this tune is not what he is kind of normally on. He's normally on like a lot of drum and bass and whatnot, but
In the middle of the night,
fast forward.
it's all again, it's all again, it's all again, it's all again, so consume me.
That's
Nice. Yeah.
that's a cool one that I really like.
Are these all like world premieres?
Absolute world premieres, yeah, like
Crazy.
you know. Then we've got a tune called "No More Levitation." This is one I'm really excited about. Rex Hooligan and Anna Simone. Very like happy. Yeah. Then we have, what else have I got? Well, Dropping Today, which I'm gonna play it anyway because I like it. Is the NCKD remix of Arcando's "When I'm With You"?
Yeah.
Just really like the drop on it. Yeah.
When I'm with
And then the last one I'm gonna
here
play
we are,
before
we locked down in different
is
cities.
Roy Knox Caravan, The Other Side. I know it's. So yeah, in the comments, make sure you pick your favourite out of those and tell us why it was Roy Knox.
You know what it's
Caravan.
like? It's like when it's like the kickers there, but I don't know how to like bop my head.
Yeah,
onto it.
it's like,
It's like-
duh, 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 duh. Yeah. Yeah, so when, I'm just trying to think, can I play one of your upcoming tunes, or is it too early to play?
I think you can play. I think you can play a few of
A
them.
couple of them. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to do that. Well, you guys talk while I'm going to find those.
Yeah.
No pressure.
No, well, it's like this is your first podcast since ADU, so it's like.
ADE, yeah. Which I wasn't even on that one. I was too.
Oh, yeah.
No. It's too busy crying.
You did have a bit of a cry.
I did. Well, I had a cry on the Thursday night. I wish I told you about. I think you got there, and I was like in an absolute mess. I was like, it was the first time. Oh, did I meet you? Did I meet you the day before?
So I met you
Out and about.
Yeah, like the club night. I met you outside in the queue.
Yeah.
Out of chance, and then obviously like proper.
Sorry.
And then I think is it Joey Toxian?
Yeah.
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 Joey got to the event space, I think before you even did, on the Thursday.
Yeah.
And he like walked past me, he's like, "Hey, how are you?" And I was like, just
Don't talk to me!
just bawling my eyes out. I was like,
no.
"I'm so sorry, but like I just need a moment." Stressful.
I think, yeah, that was probably the moment where you realised, oh my God, ADE is like busy.
Stress. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine setting stuff up like that.
Yeah, it was just the fact that it almost that they didn't know what was going on, the event people, but
Mm.
it all turned out fine.
That was funny, that. So, yeah, maybe tell us a little bit about this tune while I play the beginning, and then at the drop I'll like conveniently turn the volume up.
Right. So my mate is called Sam Riley. He sent me
Yeah.
this little demo. It's like some sort of like deep house sort of tune. And we spent like 2 days just putting everything else on. It started out as like really chill kind of
Yeah.
tech song, and then I kept adding like more and more drums, more and more stuff. And
Nice.
it's like I'm really happy with this now.
Yeah,
Like,
I
tech
love
tunes,
this.
Yeah.
I'm going to fast forward it a little bit. It's like jungly. Really love that track.
That's a good one. That is quite soon, that one.
Is that one quite soon, or?
Massively.
Isn't that? You've got one before that though, don't you?
Yeah, the other one.
Oh, yeah,
I've
we've got
is,
some
is,
before it.
is this one, which I'm going to play. Whoops.
Yeah.
So this is
That's-
you and Andrew A.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, who we met at ADA.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
We've
got
met everyone. Yeah.
me and Andrew got a photo in front of like the circle you had.
Yeah.
We have got a photo.
Yeah.
That's good.
Nice. Let's fast forward a little bit. I know these are
Yeah.
yeah, really nice.
That was really cool.
Fire. I do have to say though, my favourite one of yours, which is actually in my likes, is
Winged.
yeah.
Yes.
How do you know that?
Because you've spoken about it so many times.
Have I?
Yeah.
Well, like, oh, it's actually a really good track.
With
And that like imagery asset.
that one, yeah. That made
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I felt this one was kind of different to like the usual stuff that we put out. Even like this is kind of darker, slightly less melodic, but I just absolutely love it. best bit is the horns. I'll show you. Just that bit, like.
I don't think I ever hear that. You've done that to me multiple times. You go, I love that.
There's
bit.
the horn.
I can never hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a really fun tune to make.
Yeah. So that's a solo track, right?
That is, yeah.
Nice. How do you come up with your ideas? Like, where did it come from?
That song was really weird because I made it in 2 separate projects. I made a break for like another song and couldn't ever do anything with it. And then I made a drop just like one night. I was like, hang on, these two literally fit perfectly together.
As in, were they the same key, or did you have to like switch the keys?
Switched the key by like 2 semitones.
Sure,
like,
yeah.
The whole vibe was the same,
Interesting.
which was crazy. Just like complete chance.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's so many. The amount of projects that like producers have unfinished, but if you could like match them up, then that's great.
I've literally spent the last 2 weeks organising all my projects, and it's like the longest, like most arduous thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Because I've used to just having like a folder on my desktop that says projects, and then everything's in there.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm trying to do like 2023 like projects finished.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've got a bit of a mad day today. I don't know whether we can talk about.
I
the
think
day
you
that
can, yeah.
Well, what's he got going on?
Security.
So we're filming a mix after this, aren't we?
We are.
It's going to go on Arcade, which is the first mix on Arcade, which is pretty exciting.
Exciting, yeah. Very exciting.
Yeah, I mean that's about it.
And then, then there's studio.
Yes, well, yeah.
Like doing a studio session.
Yeah, so I'm jumping in with
Jake,
later on.
and I think it's going to be Sam Day, maybe a couple other
Didn't know if I
people
could
as
say
well.
that. So.
Yeah.
That's allowed, yeah.
Well, bleep
Right.
it out. But that's gonna be really cool.
Really exciting, yeah.
Yeah, I love studio sessions, like, and I haven't been on one for a while. And I'm not gonna sit there and just like sit there in the back, but I might dip my head in occasionally and like just check how
see
things are
what's
going.
happening.
And then I just get my like 1% credit, like I did a clap or something.
Okay,
What-
so-
Yeah.
What time did you leave this morning? Because I do
Um,
feel like it's such a long day for you.
Gosh, so I had to get up this morning about 6,
Hmm.
catch my train at 7. Because I should be coming from up north. I'm coming from Norwich, which is just like really far east out the way.
Right.
It's like a 2-hour train, which wasn't too bad.
Wow.
Okay.
And all the others were like cancelled because of strikes and everything. So
You going back tonight?
go back tonight, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna be
So just-
knackered.
Absolutely shattered tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's alright. It's a good day to go up because there's so much going on.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I'm glad we've kind of like just packaged it all in
Yeah.
like one big day, just like get it all sorted.
Yeah.
When do we think the mix is going to go up?
It's mid-January.
Nice.
Mid-January. Okay, cool.
I'm really excited for that. I'm like what I've prepped this.
Yeah, I saw the
Track list.
the track list. I don't know whether it's the same, but there's some cool tunes in there, sure. Yeah. So I mean, what I thought could be interesting is to get your perspective on. Basically, I want to figure out what's your kind of favorite genre. So if I was to play some NCS tunes, you got to tell me out of the 3 that I play, like which one do you
Sounds
kind of
fair.
prefer
Okay.
in terms of genre or like sound.
I don't want to offend anyone, but
Well,
go on. Yeah.
So this one dropped today. It's Bose and Helly Alone.
And I don't even know what else be fighting for. You got me wreck my mind in my sleep. And you know that it's all that I need. So don't leave me alone. La, 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 la.
It's quite a cool, like,
Yeah, very like sort of trippy.
yeah. It feels like poppy, chilled, a nice kind of vibe.
Yeah. That's really nice.
Jake's calling me while I'm on the podcast. Then we've got this one which dropped yesterday.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, is it Losing?
Yeah. Which we got 4 playlists for this morning.
Yeah.
And a
What's it called?
playlist image.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like bangers. He's now got his playlist image. Do you know this one?
Tell me if you
Okay, and then the last one. If you had to play like one of those types of genres, which one would it be?
You know what? It's so hard because I feel like my music taste is so dependent on like my mood.
Right.
But losing
Yeah.
like such a good
See,
tune.
So you'd go for like
I-
housey kind
Yeah,
of vibe all the time.
It depends. I'm more into like like disco sort of chiller house all the time. So when I'm just like getting somewhere or just relaxing,
Right.
but like going out, get myself in the mood for something. That'd be nice to have like the heavier sort of
Yeah.
side of it. That tune's
Interesting.
really cool. Like with Ari and Jungle.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What would you do?
I'd probably pick 1 or 3.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like
I'm
your
the
pop,
yeah.
which-
I
your Spotify Wrapped was abysmal.
don't know. I'm embarrassed.
No, you should be embarrassed. It was literally like Ariana Grande, Billie Eilish.
It was. So I'll tell you. It was Ariana Grande, Billie Eilish, Chris Brown. It was. I can't think what the others were, but for instance, it was Drake and Beyonce. It was as basic as that.
Yeah.
You know what? I think with like a lot of people, it's like the same 1 or 2 artists in the top 5 for like
Mhm.
a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was yours actually? I want to know.
Should I get up?
Yeah.
See what it is.
I can't remember what mine was. You know what we should do is an NCS rap. Like, what artist did we listen to of NCS the most? I don't know whether you could get that data.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
What?
If you were to deduct all of the non-NCS artists, what artist would be in your top 5?
Oh.
Could be cool. How do you find your top
Well-
artists?
I think it's still there.
I went to
Whoops, I can't play that.
the little videos now.
Oh yeah. Yeah. If you scroll far enough down, it is there.
Do you have to like click through them all?
Yeah, you do.
It's actually quite different because like a lot of what I listen to on my own is just like bedroom poppy, like chill out stuff. But then it's also got like Ellis, Amado, and Disclosures, the other top 3.
Ugh.
But then I've got Eloise as number 1.
Ellis has literally been mentioned on every single podcast.
Can't avoid it. Sam was saying the same.
Yeah.
ADE. He just comes up everywhere.
Yeah. You need to stop paying us for all this.
Getting royalties.
And how many minutes did you do? Does it? I can't figure out where you say that. Where it is.
Go to the last slide.
Well.
Yeah, and I'll go to the end, and it'll say there.
Which slide is it for the artist?
If you just go to the last slide, it will show
Oh, it's
you.
the last slide.
Yeah.
My song in my top songs. I mean, my top genre is pop, but my top songs, I have 2 drum and bass songs, and then the others
Oh, really?
are.
Right. I've got 17,000 minutes listened, and then top genres electro house.
Yeah, mine's Electro House.
Yeah.
How many minutes?
17,000.
Oh, I just beat you 18,000.
66.
Yeah, that's just
6,000. Yeah.
And also, like, that's Chris Brown. Just like,
Sorry. Yeah. Hang on. I will say what they are. It's Kanye West is number 1, but I realised why that was because
controversial.
Well, yes, but it's when the documentary came out earlier this year. Did you watch that?
No, I've seen
And then I went through a whole phase of that.
I see.
So Kanye West, Chris Brown, The Weeknd, Ariana Grande, Billie Eilish.
Literally.
Oh, sorry.
That's like every person ever that
Yeah, but I
doesn't
can't.
listen
I
to actual
won't.
music.
I won't lie. Yeah, I'm just basic.
basic. Yeah. Well. Yeah. So you've got an action-packed day.
Busy day.
What's your kind of normal routine? So you go to uni.
Go to uni.
Would you
I've-
have gone to uni today or no?
No. It's like my exam season at the minute, so I've got all my hand-ins next week.
Oh,
There's no
right,
lectures
okay.
or anything. It's just like
What sort of hand-ins is it?
there's a few like reports, essays.
Is it like a it's not like your end of thing.
No.
No,
It's
what
just
are
like
those called?
halfway through.
Oh, okay, fine.
These ones don't count towards like my
Yeah.
final degree. It's just like to get us ready for
Mm-hmm.
next year when it like all really matters.
Sure, yeah.
It's fine though because like I'm usually like the most unacademic person
Hmm.
you've ever met. Like I just can't write like long things for life.
Sure.
But then with stuff like this, it's stuff I can just talk about a lot, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Um,
What's your sort of usual day like then? You know, is it are you producing all day? Are you going out? Like what kind of is the usual day for you?
It's weird because I've recently found that like to like chill out or like do something else from just uni work, I just make songs instead, which is a good thing because
Mhm.
it's just something I enjoy doing so much now. I've had problems in the past where it's like you can't do anything for like 3 months. You can't make a single thing. But
Yeah, you almost can't force creativity
exactly.
sometimes.
But I'm in like a really good state at the minute.
Yeah,
I'm just making stuff like every other day.
you're in the flow, as they call it.
Flow.
Nice, nice. Any artists that you're kind of excited about at the moment? Anyone that you like, keeping your eye on? Or
Coming up.
you're a big fan of?
Is this trio of guys on NCS? It's like Aria, Born, and Linz.
Oh yeah.
I met them all at AD as well. Like really nice guys.
Yeah, nice chat.
But they've got like a lot of cool stuff coming up.
Yeah.
JJL.
JJL. Yeah.
He was on
Shout
it
out.
before, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that. Yeah.
Even outside of the regular NCS pool.
Trying to think. Some like selected stuff's coming up.
Oh, yeah.
With like Magnus has done bits.
Oh, I
on
love
it.
Magnus.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he's now added his vocal to the tracks as well has made a huge track.
Incredible, yeah. It's him, some like Jules, Yuma,
Jules, yeah,
doing some really nice stuff.
Mm.
That's like some of their music's like the favorite, most like the best I've listened to. Some of them songs that are coming up.
You're playing a show with Magnus in January, February?
February, I think. Yeah.
Has that been announced?
Yes.
Well, it's getting.
Maybe.
I don't think it's been announced. It's been announced today.
It has, yeah, because I saw Jake put it on his story and said, if you haven't got me a birthday present,
follow this account.
yeah.
Yeah,
you-
no, but
you're
it's not
only
been announced, but it will be today then.
So today he's making like the line and everything.
Okay,
Sorry,
well.
Jake, we've hijacked that.
Sorry.
Well, it's free promo.
Yeah,
you should be
actually,
thanking
yeah.
us. Actually, you should be paying
Turn up
us.
to the event. Yeah.
Yeah, but that'll be crazy because I met Magnus in Amsterdam again with it's him and Tom Wilson.
Yeah.
The guys.
Love those guys.
That was really nice. Yeah.
It's so strange. It's like, it's not strange, but it's just so awesome that there's this like community of people, like all these artists that we can just hang out. Today there's probably gonna be like 4 of us. AD, there's obviously hundreds.
Yeah.
But I'd love to just do like regular, just sort of get-togethers.
Mm-hmm.
Like where we just hang out with people. I know Jake does it a lot. Jake will like, Jake travels loads and
He
he'll
does,
like
doesn't he?
stay with artists and like hang out. It's just such a cool community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what I want to get like really more involved in right now because
Yeah.
it's just really exciting. Just
Yeah.
get to see all these people like coming up and like
Yeah.
just being able to talk to them, meet them.
Mhm.
It's really nice.
All right. Well, should we round up with the question of the day?
And what is the question of the day?
The question of the day.
No, actually, you've got to do it right though. Don't. Okay. Well, you. What question are you thinking you had?
What NCS song?
Yeah. Nice.
So that I started.
Yeah.
What NCS song would you put on the background while you're doing a Twitch stream? To say if you're doing a Twitch stream, you're talking and whatnot. Like,
Well, what type of can I say? Oh, I'm gaming. Oh, like what type of Twitch?
yeah, like
streaming
whatever
am I
Twitch
doing?
streamer you are.
Streaming.
Like, we don't.
So you're
discriminate.
like, yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, you can. I can give you my phone to have a look, or you can have a look on your own phone. I can give you a second, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play mine first.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a bit of a cop out, but mine would be Netram and Helverson,
Oh.
Phoenix.
Oh, Phoenix. I thought you were going to say Circle, but Phoenix.
No,
They're in seemingly perfect harmony.
it's just such a vibe. This tune. Like I can imagine the stream starting, and this is on the background. Hey guys, welcome back to the stream.
Oh yeah.
Make sure to press that donate button.
Follow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This would be a good one.
Good to see you, users 3748. How's your day going? Yeah, thanks for the follow. Yeah, love that tune.
Such a good duo as well.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they should just team up.
They
and
should.
just be
They should.
like
Yeah.
an artist. Halventrum.
Halvertrum.
Netrus.
Netrison.
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 Netrison's
Ooh,
actually kind of
pretty
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what you got?
I would go for Find a Way by TJ.
Ooh, that is
Cameron
a
Robinson.
tune.
Big tune. It's quite recent as well. That one.
Yeah.
It's
I've
so
been trying to fight the demons in my mind. I'll prevail with every
I've heard Family
battle
Voice
if
a
I
lot before.
fight.
Something about it.
Guess my aim was off, the target's out of sight.
Yeah, it's such a cool track.
Would I be better if I left
So what sort of stream is it?
behind?
I'd be like an intro.
Oh, sure.
Go in. I'll actually just like play rocket.
Oh, yeah.
Place where we can just escape. We can find a way.
Such a good melody.
So,
What you got?
Well, I will just mention this track because I really like it, but this isn't my answer. Just saying it. You know, Culture Code Not Giving In. I really like that track. But I would pick Dioma Demo.
You like Not Giving In?
Yeah, I do. I think you're surprised by that, but yeah.
The drop's kind of like, it's not very Kanye or Billie Eilish. Yeah, interesting.
sick job.
What was the other one?
Dioma Demo.
Oh, that's just that song gets mentioned all.
Well, not the demo.
Not the demo. Actually,
Yeah.
such a tune. Well, yeah. So I think it's been great to have you on.
Thank you very much.
You've
It's been
got a
lovely.
busy day ahead.
Yeah, we need to rush on.
Yeah, we've got loads of stuff to do, but yeah, looking forward to putting your tracks out. And
Oh,
yeah, we've got loads of stuff going on. So
It's very exciting.
awesome, mate. Well, thanks for
Yeah,
coming on.
Thank you very
and
much.
See you guys next time. I
Why?
was gonna say next week.
Why are you
I swear Sam does this, so I was just gonna do it.
Yeah.
Sam does do it.
Yeah, the thing is, he has already said that he's going to watch this, which I'm a bit scared about.
Yeah, Sam.
Um,
I want nice constructive
Just-
criticism.
He's here in spirit. Sorry
yeah.
for a minute.
Yeah, I was gonna FaceTime him, but it's probably like 3
Yeah.
a.m. All right, guys. Well, yeah. See you guys on the next episode of Full Circle. Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.